Hey guys, how are we? I'm back with another switch review and I'll be checking out some AliExpress keycaps. The Anubis switch is a tactile designed by Mechs on Deck, produced by Durock. But first let's take a look at these keycaps and open the package. These are the GMK Honor clones, which cost me 55 kangaroo dollars. As you can see, they don't come perfect, but the seller was happy to send me out another tea keycap. I'm happy with the purchase and can't wait until my real ones arrive in November. This switch features a full nylon housing, a 65-gram spring and a pom stem. They do come factory lube, which seems to be an oil base. It's pretty consistent around the stem. There's definitely some oil on the springs, but the bottom housing looks pretty dry. Let's see how they sound stock. They're relatively smooth for a factory lube switch, but I wouldn't skip out on the lube. There's noticeable leaf ping and some spring ping. This one switch had it really bad. So time for the comparison against the Moyu. The Moyu is my favorite tactile switch for its pronounced bump and sound. Let's see how these compare and will I be able to take my number one spot. I'm gonna start this comparison with the stem wobble test. The Anubis switch does have more stem wobble in the back and forth movement, whereas the left and right has less. The Moyu is similar in this aspect, however, has a little more wobble in the left and right direction compared to the Anubis. But in saying that, I have opened the Moyus 1 or 2 times more, which will make the housing slightly looser. Now taking a look at these stems, the stems look very similar, if not the same. But in terms of tactility, the bump is the tiniest less prominent with the Anubis. It's hard to describe, but the Moyu feels like you're pushing against a wall, and when there's enough force, it rapidly goes over the bump. Whereas the Anubis stem feels less of a wall. You don't feel the post travel on both these switches, as after the Tactile event, they just fall straight into bottom out. When comparing the stems side by side, they seem to be the same length, but the keystroke on the Moyus do feel a bit shorter. Both stems hang out a little when fully pressed, which prevents the north-facing interference of keycaps. Unfortunately, I don't have calipers to show you the length, but what I'm trying to show here is that the Moyu stick out a little bit more than the Anubis. The bump is right at the top on both switches with slight pre-travel. The Anubis has a little more, but I'd say they're pretty close. Both switches have small post-travel, which you won't feel when typing. The Anubis switch is a bit sluggish with the upstroke. I found that if you're a person that types and leaves your finger resting on the keycap, you'll most likely feel that return isn't snappy, especially with the index finger. Since they have pretty similar tactile feelings, what happens if you put the Anubis stem in the Moyu housing and the Moyu stem in the Anubis housing? Let's find out. So for the Moyu housing with the Anubis stem, the tactile feels the same as a Moyu and maintains the loudness. I believe this has to do with the housing material being PBT. Nylon seems to mute the sound that gives it a more pleasant sounding bottom out. On the other hand, the bottom out on the Moyu in my opinion is pretty harsh, especially on a aluminium or aluminum plate, but I feel like the keystroke was still shorter with the Moyu housing. So for the Anubis housing with the Moyu stem, I did change the 65 to a 67 gram spring. I found that the sound was slightly muted while decreasing the bump a little bit. Now let's hear how the Anubis sound to lubed. My final thoughts. I really like how they feel. I appreciate that these come factory lubed on the stem and spring, but they're not as smooth as the Moyu stock. I get why they chose the 65 gram spring, but personally, the Sluggish upstroke is too noticeable. These would greatly benefit from a 2 or 3 stage spring. Both are very tactile, but the different housing materials make the Anubis have a nicer bottom out feeling and sound. Both also have some leaf pinging. My last point is the price. Yes, Tactiles are finally getting cheaper. I'm not sure why the Moyus were at cracked prices at $1.53, alright? I paid a total of 107 Australian dollars for 70, excluding shipping. Compared to the Anubis, which was $67.20, that's like a $40 difference. Like, I'm gonna spring swap these with some 62 2-stage springs, which will probably cost me about $10 for 100, but even still, that's a huge difference. And for the Keycaps at 55 kangaroo dollars, you get what you pay for. They look good, the texture's nice, and I'm pretty happy with the way they sound. So is this a killer switch? Yes, I give it my killer approval, especially with the spring swapped. Oh, I'll be so killer. But anyways guys, I hope you liked my review. Hit the like button. I do have the KBD67 Lite coming within a week, and I'm going to hit the review on that one as well. So make sure you hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification, and stay tuned.